Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Game 2 of the final series of the year between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka is on the mound for Game 2. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, he's coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the 9th inning. He got the win for his team. He's a guy that's durable and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see that again from him today.
Gene Segura standing in. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, shortstop, number 2.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Ellsbury. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When the ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say,
center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 17 home runs and 47 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
The 1-1 now to Jones. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. The throw will go to third, and they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa.
Batting third baseman.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. One out and a runner on second base. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carter is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, the first thing I look around in afternoon games to see what kind of shadows might you have to deal with. That's the challenge of the afternoon game, and it looks like they may creep into this ballpark. So we'll wait and see how, as this game progresses, how the shadows are going to affect it.
Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
Here comes the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. One left for Toronto. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore, so that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases, and he's not even done yet.
Here's Starlin Castro as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Perez ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
Batting third, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. To his right, Perez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's Carlos Santana now. In past meetings with Tanaka, comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down at shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
In now, Joe Carter. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Solano is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting 7th, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
So striding in, Stephen Vogt, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Carter now, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
First offering on its way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's taken him deep once. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And down there catching Stephen Vogt. You know, he's a solid catcher behind the plate, but he also has the ability, because he's a pretty good athlete, to play first and the outfield and not hurt you in those positions.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Pitch on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Into the box now, Tyler Austin. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Another 2-2 offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in, Jose Bautista, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club.
Jose Bautista.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right into the shift. Solano scoops it up, throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Stepping in, Hernan Perez. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Third inning, no score to this point. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone 2-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Here he comes on 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Refsnyder sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready now, Rob Refsnyder. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
The 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bautista racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. Pitches high. Here's the tag from Donaldson. He's out at third base.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 2, the Jays nothing. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Ellsbury is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 2, the Jays nothing. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez.
Leading
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Popped up. Santana is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Carter.
Ready for another chance. Chris Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Duffy sets. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit down the line at first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Carlos Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Joe Carter, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back his way. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. At the plate, Tyler Austin will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Tyler Austin.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And you see it right there on your screen. Strikeout number 200 for him on the year, as he has been very difficult to solve this season. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right here. This pitch is down the outer half, and he just goes with it, and he has enough to bounce it over the wall and cruise into second with a ground rule double.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is fouled back and out of play. Duffy sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
1-2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Gene Segura standing in. Late square, and this is popped up, and he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air. So quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt.
Center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
The 2-2 coming now to Jones. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. And a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Oh man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
2 out with the man at first. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready once again, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Here comes the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. A dive. He's got it. Got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. This is pulled into right. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Just keeping him close. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, a hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
Standing in now, Joe Carter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ellsbury going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tapped up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's a big strike out there with 14, the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Mike Bolsinger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mike Bolsinger.
Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Votes got it, and he makes the throw to first. Carter is retired, and there's one away.
The shortstop.
Ready now, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Carter will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder Tyler Austin.
Now at the plate, Tyler Austin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, a diving stop by Santana. How about that? Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Matt, that was the 6th hit of the game. They haven't hit a lot of balls hard. At least that one was hit pretty hard right there. Maybe they're starting to get to him. Maybe that's an indication they're figuring things out.
Into the box, Adam Jones, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Austin going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run shot here for Adam Jones. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that "what have you done for me lately" world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Brian Mitchell is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 55, Brian Mitchell.
Josh Donaldson will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First offering on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. No outs, nobody on. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hot shot down the line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
In now, Jose Abreu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Has a look, now the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. From the stretch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Two and 0.
No strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Carter comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for round number 1. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Here's the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Another full count pitch home. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in now, Donovan Solano. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. 3-2 now. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby.
Here's the center fielder,
Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here it comes, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here it is on 3-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Starlin Castro. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And they start him out away with a called strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Bautista has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Stepping into the box, Joe Carter. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Joe Carter.
The pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base paths.
Rajay Davis.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. The 0-1. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Runners are at first and third with none out. Ball 3, 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The batter, number 14, second baseman
Leonis Martin will be summoned now to be the pinch
Your
runner.
attention, please. Pinch running at first for the Blue Jays, number 13, Leonis Martin.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. The 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a ball line foul here over the Yankee dugout. And this one gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Lays off 2-2 now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Refsnyder has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with one gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Into the box now, Adam Jones. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1 now to Jones. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Bases are loaded with only one out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. One run is scored. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
The batter, number 20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two.
With two strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with two away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose.
So striding
Abreu.
forward now, Jose Abreu. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
One and one. Here it comes. And there's ball 2 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Ball 3.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
3 runs already home here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury is under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Blue Jays on top, 5-2. Rajay Davis will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 11.
Leonis Martin will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 13, Leonis Martin.
Raisel Iglesias enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Iglesias.
Here's Chris Carter now. His
Leading
lifetime numbers against Iglesias,
for the
0-for-4.
First baseman, number 48.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now. One out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now in the box, Tyler Austin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. One 0 count. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Has a look, now the pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Runners on first with 1 down. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Aaron Hicks who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Not close. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Wow, how quickly things change. The possible winning run has gone from in the hole to on deck to at the plate. Things have gotten a lot more interesting here in a hurry.
Striding in, Rob Refsnyder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting,
Nate Jones takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 65, Nate Jones.
Donovan Solano will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
2-0 count, and the pitch. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 2 out, bases loaded. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
So stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that 2-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. Oh, here's a little looper, and that's going to drop. A base hit. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. And he is out at the plate as the potential tying run. And that will be the electrifying conclusion to our ball game. Wow. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Toronto host road win number 40 on the year. Mike Bolsinger claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.